Hey, what's up, you guys? Sal with a quick update regarding the Batwing from Jazzinc. Wanted to do this video regarding some of the backlash I have gotten um, from the members in the group, the Facebook Jazzinc group, which I was expecting. Is usually the ones that don't understand, or I'm gonna be quite honest, is usually the ones with no profile picture, with a weird profile picture, which is not themselves, or like some random ass picture from the internet, or people that really don't have any other vehicles. I have gotten some negative feedback from people that have purchased his vehicles, but mostly a lot of the comments have been positive for me to actually hopefully to get this situation fixed, which I'll jump on it right now. But some others, um, and I'm gonna call it out like how it is, toxic members from the group, just talking out of their ass. They don't know the situation. They didn't watch the whole video, which I know it's a long video, but I had to make it long and start it in a way um, for me to get that post approved, if that makes any sense. Because if I would have posted a video right away with the title Jazzinc customer service sucks, or for whatever reason, like it would have not got approved. And I'm not saying their customer service sucked. I just had a bad experience during this situation. It got better. I'm glad it's working out. Thank you, Denobi, for commenting on the my YouTube video. I was not expecting that, especially from such a big YouTuber. Again, but I want to say thank you to Yost. He went above and beyond, and he's doing something for me that I was not expecting. Again, I didn't want it to come to this extent, to this, for me to do a video regarding the situation. It's not about me threatening Jazzinc's diorama about getting my stuff fixed. Some members actually talking about how do you want, and I'm gonna say some stuff that they said, which is funny to me. How do you expect a warrant, like uh, an item to be replaced after a year? If you guys watch the video, which again I know it's a long video and a lot of people didn't see the whole thing, and it's fine. It's a long video. It's and I kept dragging, but I wanted to come to that. Um, I just didn't want to make a video regarding that situation. But anyway, some members talking about how do you want this to be replaced after a year. Again, if you watch my video, I clearly said it. I had it less than a year. So where are you guys getting over a year? I don't understand this. Another thing too, a lot of members talking about it shouldn't come with warranty. I totally agree and disagree. Why? Because usually major electronics come with a warranty, right? It's not like I dropped the thing and it broke and I want a replacement. I never even said I wanted a replacement in the first place. Again, you guys didn't watch the videos. I said I needed help to fix it. I didn't like their response. Um, I mean, it is what it is. I could show you emails, but I'm not. I have receipts of showing you the conversation me and Yost had, and that's how you pronounce your name, Yost. Uh, but yeah, the conversation we had back and forth before the video, I didn't like the response. It's a $3,000 vehicle, guys. A lot of these members don't. The members from the group, I'm talking about the toxic ones, the, talking about you're complaining about a figure. If you don't like it, don't buy it. I wanted to buy it. I like the Batwing. I like Batman. Why would I not want to buy it? It defeats the. Like, you guys don't see my point. My point was that it should have lasted longer. Another thing, people are like, it was your fault. It was your fault. How is it my fault if none of my other vehicles which were connected to the same um, power surge protector, none of them got fried. The Batman Forever Batmobile was it's working fine, no issues. The Bat Signal, the '89 Batmobile with the batteries, dummy batteries to DC power, no issues. So why is it just the Batwing? That was my thing. Like, why is it that? If it would have been, if the Batman Forever vehicle, the '95 Jazzinc, uh, Batman Forever Batmobile would have got damaged, the or either the Hot Toys '89 too, then yeah, it would have been probably my fault. Probably would have been the surge protector that wasn't working. But to see that the one LED was still working, it made me think that it was something internal within, that it was probably not connected correctly, and it got damaged. Other people are saying that I used the wrong power supply. I used the power supply that came with it. Again, I just feel like a lot of these people, the toxic ones, the ones that are like just talking out of their ass, like they don't know the story. They don't know what I that I posted. Try to post two videos, even a regular post for help before before all this happened, and they both got declined. All right. I tried emailing. I emailed Yoast with. I mean, the answer I didn't like. So I don't get how am I doing anything wrong here by posting the video. A lot of people say that I was threatening him, and that I'm being picky with my figures. If you guys watch all my other videos, if you guys watch some of my videos before, I'm not picky, and uh, like this is coming from people, members, that they bitch about the littlest shit on the figures he's producing. People that go above and beyond and get a picture and zoom in the crap out of 1,000% zoom on a vehicle, so he could put it on the vehicle to make it perfect. So you're bitching about me. You're bitching and complaining, talking shit about me that I just asked for an extra LED on the Batman Forever. But some of these members are bitching that, oh, there's a little bolt right here that you missed on this figure. Oh, there's a little gauge right here. Like, I don't get it. Like, I had never put in my 2 cents about him when he's producing a vehicle. I'm just happy he produced a vehicle and I buy it. It's not about me. Oh, don't buy it if you don't like it. Well, I wanted to buy it because I liked it. This was an issue that I was not expecting. Again, it's not, doesn't make sense what you guys are saying. Um, Another thing too, some members talking about um, that Sideshow would have not done the same thing. Probably not, because they're a bigger company. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. But Big Bad Toy Store did actually refunded me close to $100 when the '89 Batmobile came out, which was scuffed. It was like a B stock '89 Batmobile back in 2012, back 2013. One of the lights didn't work, right? So I got the Batmobile for around 450 at the time, I believe it was, because it was discounted. I contacted, and this is me, like 3 4 months later, opening the Batmobile because I didn't open it right away. It was just sitting in the box like a lot of collectors do. We sometimes buy figures or anything, and it just sits in the box for a while before we open it until we find a place to display it. Right? So 3 4 months later, I contacted Big Bad Toy Store, and I have receipts for this. I have emails. I could show you guys. I emailed them talking about 4 months. This is 4 months after. Hey guys, I received my Batmobile. Blah blah blah. One of the lights in the front is not working. Right? Oh, sorry to hear that. We don't have any more Batmobiles in stock. If you want to, you could ship it back. We'll refund you the money. But it is expensive for us to pay for that shipping. So what we could do for you is give you 100, like it was like $80 refund. We give you $80 back for the troubles, and you could try to figure out how to fix it. It should be an easy fix. I took the $80 because I don't want to risk not being able to get this '89 Batmobile again because it was out of stock already. Um, I flipped the Batmobile. I took off the little door where the LED is at, and it was a loose wire. I fixed it, but they refund me right away $100. I mentioned it again, Storm Collectibles. They sent me a brand new figure. They could have just sent me a freaking feed. I mentioned in the last video, but they sent me a brand new figure and let me keep the other one. I know I'm comparing $100 figure versus a 3,000, but that's the thing. It's a $3,000 figure. If that makes any sense to you guys, it doesn't make sense because you guys are collecting. You guys only bought, and I'm sorry to say, you guys only bought the 112 BBS Batmobile which I seen one of the members talking smack to me about it. But the only thing I have seen that he has bought from Jazz is one 112 scale Batmobile, which is $500. And I'm pretty sure if his lights would not work, even if he wasn't using them, he'll be bitching about it. Stop lying to yourself and say you wouldn't, even if you don't turn it on, right? So yeah, there's companies, there's people on. If you think I'm toxic because I made a big deal after I tried so many times of a $3,000 vehicle, you should go into the Marvel Legend groups. You should go, because I collect everything. You should go into the Mesco groups. You should go to Mondo groups. Mondo is a small company and they take care of their customers. So if you think I'm being toxic, you should toxic or being bitchy and complaining. You should go to one of those groups and see that I'm not even near that, because I'm not talking about a $20 figure, $100, $500, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But again, guys, if I wanted to sell this in the future, it cost $3,000, and I seen people sell it for 25, 26, 27. There's one guy that's sitting on it for $2,000 and it hasn't sold. Why? Because of the lights. Even if the person that's gonna buy it is not gonna turn on the lights, I'm pretty sure he wanted to know if the lights work. Just a peace of mind. It's just that. Anyways, I worked with Yost. He helped me out. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. He's actually sending me a new unit, and like I have to pack this one, which is great. Again, guys, I didn't want a whole replacement. Where are you guys getting this from? I just wanted it to get fixed, and I said it once, twice, three times. I wanted it to get fixed, and I still stand by it. I feel like the design could have been better. He did mention something like it could have not been accurate if I would have put holes. You're totally correct, but there's magnets, there's ways to cover the what do you call it, the screw holes. There's ways. All right, so to get fixed. In this case, I'm getting it replaced. Again, thank you, Yost, because I appreciate it. And he didn't have to, but he did, and I appreciate it. But it just had to come to this extent, which is unfortunate. Uh, I don't want to burn bridges with the company because, again, I have the 89 Batmobile pre-order and fly. And if he was to make the 97, I mentioned it once, twice, three times, a couple of times. If he makes the 97, I'm buying it. I'm really buying it because that's one vehicle that will look badass with the lights turned on. That's all, guys. I just wanted to make this video regarding this whole situation, that it got sorted out, and I appreciate Yost. Uh, a lot of people got mad because Denobi commented on my video, but hey, man, sometimes we gotta stick together as customers, as collectors, because at the end of the day, we do spend our heart and money on these figures, whether it's $20, $5, uh, $3,000, which this probably will mean nothing to somebody that collects statues, which they're thousands of dollars, right? Somebody that collects a Ferrari, this ain't shit. But it still is something you spend your heart and money in, if that makes any sense. Is the principle. And if you guys don't understand that, then probably you're rich and you don't give a damn, or you're just not that type of collector. I'm not a picky collector because, again, I buy figures that I don't think they're worth the price point, but I buy them because I want to and I like them. And this was the point of me buying these figures. For you to say don't like it, don't buy it, that's fucking stupid. Like, you're a dumbass. Like, I'm sorry, but you're a dumbass. Some guy called me a pighead, whatever the fuck that means. I need to look it up. He said probably he was trying to do a DIY. If you see my whole videos, you could really tell that my Batwing was always connected and the wire was never hanging. I did a video yesterday. The wire is hanging for the same reason that I just needed to show of what was going on. It was never hanging. It was actually there was no stress on the cable, and it was on top. The power surge was on top because I had the shelves moved. So what DIY? What are you talking about? It's just people that assume shit. And I'm sorry, but you ask kids. I never ask kids to nobody. Nobody, whether it's my job, my girlfriend, my kids. I don't kiss ass to nobody. I never will. I appreciate that Jazzinc has brought this Batmobiles and figures for us the collectors, the nerds, the people that grew up in the 80s, 90s. But I'm not gonna kiss ass, and I'm gonna say how it is. Hot Toys has been a fucking shitty ass um, company as far as releasing 2.0 cash grabs and so on. But am I gonna stop buying the figures just because they're shitty company? No, I'm not. Um, Jazzinc proved me wrong, but again, it had to come to this. Me making videos about this, so it was not clickbait. I don't believe it was my fault. Again, all the other vehicles would have got damaged too, not just one. But again, I just wanted to make this video. Again, all these members on the group, yeah, some toxic, really toxic members. And it's usually, again, the people that own one or none of the figures that are just talking shit, mad shit. Or usually are the ones that want to give their 2 cents every time there's a new vehicle. Oh, you should add this, you should add that. Why don't you add this? Oh, you missed that, you missed this. I have never posted anything when they're producing the vehicles like, oh, you missed this, you missed that, you missed, like, you add this, you add that. Like, no, I didn't. I just wish the F95 had that freaking light in the back. The 22 had the gauges on the side turned on. Um, how am I different from those people? And usually those people don't even end up buying them, which is fucking sad and funny to me that they're bitching and bitching and bitching, and they belong to this group, 16,000 members, and they don't even buy the freaking the vehicles. They're just there to bitch during the process and get their 2 cents for something they're not gonna buy, which is cool. You're giving an insight on a vehicle that's gonna be released, and you want it to be perfect, but there's nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect, and in my opinion, this is amazing. Other than, I will say it again, the paint apps were not there, not great. On the Batman Forever, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but that's just me. Um, but yeah, you guys, just wanted to make this video. The group members on Jazzinc's, and actually not just Jazz Inc.'s groups. Actually, I have seen it more and more, where um, the the toxicity has gotten worse over the years. And again, it's usually new collectors or collectors that they think they're entitled just because they bought one toy and they're entitled. I've been collecting for years. I've been collecting since I was a kid. I'm from the 80s, 90s kid. So I've been through it all. I've been through the original He-Man, the original Thundercats. I'm talking about from the 80s. I have figures like that. So don't try to patronize me that I'm being picky, because I'm not. I'm not. I'm just glad I could buy these figures. But again, when you spend $3,000 on a figure, you expect it to last longer than a year, whether it comes with a warranty or not. It's just like a TV. They give you a warranty of a year. I had TVs for over 5, 6 years that I really don't use or used a lot. Actually, I had a TV that lasted me over 8 years and still going strong. Didn't need a warranty, but again, it didn't need it because it was quality, if that makes any sense. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you don't watch the whole video, then it's okay, right? It's me talking my ass off again, like always. Um, Thank you again, everybody. Thank you, Josh. I'm looking forward to have the other one and do an update on it. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching, and everybody that was with me during this little process. It's past 48 hours, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Have a good one.